Hello, my name is Martin.
And my name is Alex.
And you're watching Affinity for Commander. Today we have our first ever gameplay video for you to enjoy, featuring the pair of us in a game of Duel Commander.
My commander is Arahbo, Roar of the Wilds. I keep an opening hand of Kemba, Car Regent, Nizan, Revered Bladesmith, Hedron Archive, Swiftfoot Boots, Opal Palace, and 2 planes.
My commander is Sidisi, Brood Tyrant. I start the game with a hand containing Tasiga the Golden Fang, Reclamation Sage, Beastmaster's Ascension, Grizzly Salvage, Thornwood Falls, Simic Guildgate, and Opal Palace. I win the die roll and start the game by playing a Thornwood Falls, gaining a life.
I play planes and pass.
I play a Simic Guildgate and pass back to Alex.
I play a second planes, then tap both my lands to cast Swiftfoot Boots.
In my turn I play an Opal Palace, tapping it and the Simic Guildgate to produce a black mana. I use this to play Grizzly Salvage, revealing Command Tower, Opulent Palace, a Swamp, Army of the Dead, and Forbidden Alchemy. I put the Command Tower into my hand and the rest into my graveyard. I then pass the turn.
I play a forest, then tap out to cast Kemba, Car Regent, ending my turn.
I play Command Tower and cast Reclamation Sage, using her Enter the Battlefield trigger to destroy Alex's Swiftfoot Boots. I end my turn.
I play an Opal Palace of my own and tap out to cast Hedron Archive. I then tap the Archive to cast Skull Clamp, and use my 1 remaining mana to equip it to Kemba. Going to combat, I trigger my commander's Eminence ability and target Kemba, making her a 6/6. I then attack with Kemba and deal 6 damage to Martin.
In my turn I play a forest and cast Sidisi, Brood Tyrant. Sidisi triggers, causing me to mill Loaming Shaman, Master Biomancer, and Burn Horde. As a creature was milled, I create a 2/2 zombie token. I attack with my Reclamation Sage for 2 damage and pass the turn.
In my upkeep, Kemba's ability triggers, and given that she has an equipment attached to her, I create a 2/2 cat token. I then play a Bloodforged Battle Axe and equip to Kemba and go to combat. Once again, I target Kemba with the Eminence trigger for my commander and attack with her. Martin blocks the zombie token and takes no damage.
During my turn, I attack with Reclamation Sage and Sidisi, causing Sidisi's ability to trigger. I mill Spider Spawning, Wonder, and Yavimaya Coast, creating a zombie token. Sadly, I do not control an island, so Wonder does not give my creatures flying. Alex chooses not to block, taking 5 damage and 3 commander damage. During my second main phase, I play Torrent Elemental and pass the turn.
During my upkeep, I create 2 cat tokens as a result of Kemba's ability. I then cast Nizan, Revered Bladesmith, allowing me to search my library for an equipment card. I reveal Hammer of Nizan and put it onto the battlefield per Nizan's ability, and attach it to my original cat token. I then go to combat and target Kemba with my commander's Eminence ability. I then attack with Kemba and the equipped cat token, and I forget to tap down Martin's creature with Nizan's ability. Martin blocks the 4/2 indestructible cat token with Torrent Elemental, and Kemba with his zombie token and takes no damage once more.
During my turn I cast Deadeye Navigator, soul bonding it with Sidisi. I go to combat and attack with Torrent Elemental and Sidisi, tapping down all of Alex's creatures with the Torrent Elemental's ability. Sidisi triggers, milling Dismal Backwater, Phyrexian Reclamation, and Treasure Cruise. As no creatures were milled, I don't get a zombie token. Alex takes 6 damage and 3 more commander damage.
During my upkeep, I create 2 more cat tokens with Kemba's ability, then go to combat. I target Kemba with Arahbo's Eminence ability, then attack with all of my creatures that are able to do so. I remember Nazan's triggered ability and I tap Reclamation Sage and Deadeye Navigator before blocks are declared. Unable to block, Martin takes 23 damage. In my second main phase, I cast Soul's Majesty targeting Kemba, who still has power 8 due to Arahbo's Eminence ability, so I draw 8 cards. I then play a forest and cast Arahbo Explorer, searching my library for a plane, then putting it into my hand. I then go to end step and discard 3 planes to lower my hand size to 7.
In my turn I play a swamp, and then attack with Sidisi and Deadeye Navigator. Sidisi's trigger mills Elixir of Immortality, a swamp, and Risen Executioner, making a zombie token. Alex blocks Sidisi with 2 cat tokens, but before damage I flicker Sidisi using Deadeye Navigator's ability, causing Sidisi to trigger again. This time I mill an island, Temple of Decease, and Ramming Up Excavator, making another zombie. Alex then takes 5 damage from the unblocked Navigator. In my second main phase, I cast Beastmaster's Ascension and Tassika the Golden Fang, then pass the turn.
In my upkeep, I make 2 more cat tokens. I then cast Agentum Armor and equip it to my cat token using Nazim's ability. And move my Skull Clamp from Kemba to a cat token. Moving to combat, I target Kemba with Arahbo's Eminence ability, then attack with everything that is able to do so. I destroy Torrent Elemental with Agentum Armor's ability, and tap all of Martin's creatures except for Sidisi using Nazim's ability. This means Martin takes lethal damage and wins me the game.
So that's it for this episode. What did you guys think? Please feel free to leave a comment down below telling us what you liked, or if you have any suggestions to help us improve as a channel. If you enjoyed this video, then give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. See you next time.